Walking into a medal fair or dealership for the first time can be confusing and a little intimidating, especially if you don't know the terminology or the reasons behind why medals are priced the way they are. In this video, I'm going to share with you a three-step methodology or framework I use in my head to understand the rationale behind why a medal is priced like it is and how it's valued. This framework is especially useful if you're a beginner and new to the hobby. Hopefully, this framework will allow you to make better or more informed decisions when deciding on buying a medal and hopefully not have buyer's remorse. Step 1. Understand the context. So for medals, the background or the story behind the medal can have a significant impact on the actual valuation or the price of the medal. As a general rule of thumb, more prestigious or more famous individuals or regiments will have a higher value for collectors and therefore hence a higher price. This could be down to a variety of factors such as the individual received a gallantry award or was known for some other famous act, the recipient may have become a very senior commander, the regiment or battle or campaign that the medal was related to has been made famous by Hollywood, such as Zulu. Rank can also impact a medal's valuation, as the higher the rank goes, the fewer there are available for the collector. Some medals that are for sale will say with papers, with research, or confirmed on the roll, which shows that there is information available about the individual. This could also impact the price and increase it. Another point to consider as well is actually what the medal is made of. So if the medal is made of silver or composed of silver compared to nickel, that will also have a slight impact on the price. And last but not least, the medal issued was unique or rare. Maybe that officer or soldier was attached to an expedition or campaign, so it was a very desirable or rare medal to have for a collector who's really into that. A really good reference guide to use is the Token Publishing Medal Yearbook, which comes out annually and gives you a good estimation or benchmark of a variety of British and foreign military medals and awards. So it's always worth purchasing a copy of that book as well. Step 2, memorialize the terminology. That's just a fancy way of saying understand the medal grading system. In the UK at least, most medal dealerships will follow a generally recognised system to grade medals, which is as follows. The grading consists of 6 different categories ranging from worst case, fine, to best case, mint. At the worst you have fine, then you have good fine, then you have very fine, then good very fine, extremely fine, and then mint. Once you know the condition that's been labelled, you can then look at it and then understand why it's been valued the way it is. A note on toning. Toning refers to the discoloration or light patina that forms on the surface of medals or coins due to a natural chemical reaction between the medal and the environment. Over time, oxygen and other environmental factors interact with the coin's metal, resulting in various shades of colour. Removing the toning can actually affect a medal's value, so it's always best to consult with a professional medal dealer before you consider that. Personally, I love toning. It gives the medal a character and an aging which is really refined in my opinion. Small factors can also affect the condition of the medal. For example, medals worn by cavalrymen are often found in poor condition with edge knocks and scratching due to the constant jingling and jangling of one medal against another whilst riding on horseback. Other damage can come from over polishing on parade, using harsh or abrasive chemicals as well on the medal, and also a variety of other factors such as pitting from medals which are alongside it, like the Khedive Star, which we mentioned in an earlier video, and also just wear and tear over time. If in doubt about any of these, always consult with the medal dealer who will be able to clarify it for you. Step 3. Plan a budget. Once you have determined which types of military medals you are most interested in, such as campaign medals, gallantry awards, or specific historical periods, start to plan a budget around that. Based on researching current market prices for these medals, set a realistic budget that aligns with your financial situation and collecting goals. Periodically review and adjust your budget as needed. This will help you stay on track and make informed decisions about future purchases. Remember, medal collecting caters for all budgets. A basic World War I era British war medal can cost about 20 to 25 British pounds or 25 to 30 US dollars. Other medals can cost even less. While metals aren't as well known as stocks or real estate, they can be a rewarding investment. The metal can appreciate over time, especially if they gain historical prominence or become sought after by collectors. However, it's always essential to research and buy wisely. So there are four main marketplaces for the purchase and trading and selling of metals. Number one are the specialist metal dealerships themselves, which either have a shop or an online presence. Number two are also the metal fairs, which occur annually or biannually. They're usually scattered around different regional towns or cities in the UK or globally. Number three are auctions, which we'll go on to in a minute. And finally, antique shops. So you can go into an antique shop and there'll usually be a different area potentially that might have medals or militaria in them, and you might find a military medal. When thinking about participating in an auction, it's always a good idea to get the auction catalogue beforehand, which contains details of all the medals that are to be offered during the auction, known as lots. Generally, you can get this online and download it as a PDF. You may also be able to view the lot in person by booking an appointment with the auctioneers prior to the actual auction. Bidding is generally over the internet, on telephone, or in person. Bids are also made in steady increments, which the auctioneer will offer. Often the guide price may not fit into a general valuation, and the medal could sell at a much higher price, especially if there is considerable bidding and a lot of interest in that medal itself. When planning your budget, always be aware that there can be up to 3 additional costs when participating in an auction. These include the auctioneer's fee or premium, a possible import tax such as value-added tax or VAT if you are buying the medal from abroad, and finally carriage or postage and packaging. My advice though would always be to contact an auctioneer with any questions beforehand if you wanted to participate in an auction, as they can give you the full range of answers. I would also recommend using online marketplaces like eBay with caution, as they're not specialist medal dealers. So the people selling on there might not have pricing knowledge, for example. Medals could be misspelled or mislabeled as well. You're unable to inspect the medal generally. So again, you can't actually have a look at it before you purchase it. And also in a worst case scenario, if the medal was actually highly valued, it could be counterfeit. So, in summary, understand the context, memorialize the terminology, and plan a budget. Once you become more knowledgeable and confident in making decisions as a hobbyist, this can really enrich your journey as a researcher and collector. With this knowledge and understanding, it also really helps you remember that these just aren't ribbons and pieces of metal of various quality, but they also capture the stories and struggles of so many people's lives in a snapshot of history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.